So we got into the Marvel Tokon Fighters beta this weekend, and I mean I'm only day one, but I wanted to go ahead and get my thoughts out for what I think of the game so far. You're gonna be seeing some gameplay here and there, but uh, so far I think the game's phenomenal. I'm having a great time. So far the characters that I've been playing are Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, Star Lord, and Captain America. I kind of switched between Iron Man a little bit. I really wanted to like Iron Man, but I just do not love him in this game, and it's just because he's more of a zoner. I feel like, but I've never been a big fan of that. But I digress. Yeah, the game's awesome. The game's awesome. I'm gonna go through a tiny bit of what I think of it. Um, so first off, the game looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. When I first booted it up, it sounded like a steam engine was just plowing through my PS5. Uh, so it had me worried for a second, but then immediately after, I don't know what happened. Immediately after, it was completely fine. So I don't know. Maybe the opening screen is just way too much. I doubt it, but something happened. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it wasn't gonna work. It did, and I had a great time. The game is beautiful though. The characters look. I love all the character models. Everyone looks cool. I wish we had more costumes, which I'm sure they'll add later. I'm. It's a beta. Let's be real. Uh, but or more colors. I mean, costumes too. Costumes would be huge if we can get costumes. I'd be a huge fan of that. Um, I like the character variety so far. Everybody feels so different, so different. Um, I wasn't a fan, however, of how little variety the player base, and this isn't the game's fault. This isn't the game's fault because every character in this game so far is viable. Like I've been looking at it and like trying the different stuff, and everything looks good. Like, but I went in the game originally with Spider-Man, Star Lord, because I've as soon as Spider-Man got announced, I was like, I'm on it. Spider-Man's me. Star Lord, he has that like cool little like upside down joke. Like, if you ever played Smash, Joker's like little like upside down shooting gun thing. So cool. I needed that to be in my team. So both of them already locked. The other two, I was like, let me just move around. I'll have Iron Man because he's a Gundam. I really wanted to like him, but he's a zoner. But he has a cool little look in this one. And then Ghost Rider. I had Ghost Rider, but I switched Iron Man for Captain America. I then realized that everybody has the team of Spider Man, Star Lord, Ghost Rider, and somebody, which is usually either Iron Man or Captain America. I saw one Miss Marvel, and I saw one Storm. That's it. That's it. Nobody else. Wait, who was it? No, I saw one Doctor Doom. I saw one Doctor Doom. Um, was there anybody that wasn't played? Let me see. Yeah, no. I saw at least one of everyone, but I saw one Doctor Doom, one Storm, and one Miss Marvel. And Miss Marvel honestly is one of the cooler, like most more fun looking characters. If I'm being real, Storm looks really fun. Doctor Doom, I don't know. All of them look really fucking cool. It's just I don't know. People just gravitate towards these characters because I think they're like the fan favorites. But it's just everyone looks so fucking cool in this game. Uh, but going on. So everybody's attacks in this game feel so phenomenal. Getting a hit and just getting combos are okay. So let me talk about the combos real quick. Uh, they're forgiving. They're very forgiving to a T to a certain point until you mess up exactly how the game doesn't want you to play. It's weird. It's weird. I'll kind of show a little bit of it. I'll try to see if I can find some clips where like you'll get a combo and you think you'll drop it, but if you jump back up and just catch it again, you can get right back in there. But sometimes you'll get to a point where it's like you'll hit a part of a combo, mess up a button, and then it's like, oh shit, whoops, you're done. So I kind of got to figure out what does that and what doesn't. I know there's a meter, just like Invincible did. There's a meter that shows like how long your combo can be. So it's like do 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 do, do and then you drop it. Um, which I have seen some fucking crazy combos. I don't know how these guys have gotten so much practice. I guess they got into the first beta and the second beta, but a week, and these guys are doing like insane combos. I had a guy switch characters 3 times in one combo, and then just finish it off with like I don't know. I don't know. I think I have PTSD from it now. But they're so fucking cool. They're so fucking cool. I love these like new games takes on like the whole like light medium like heavy kind of like genre of like you can cancel everything into everything kind of genre of fighting games where I don't know it doesn't seem like it would be that creative, but the stuff I've seen people do is like whoa. Like I'm slowly learning. Right now Star Lord is the only one I can figure out shit with for some reason. I think I can almost get some of Ghost Rider stuff, and Spider-Man stuff. I'm like 30% there. I've gotten like 3 cool things that I've done, and then that's it. But I'm gonna work on it. I need Spider-Man to be a part of my team. I need it. Uh, he was point. I'm definitely gonna be switching Spider-Man for Star Lord at this point. But yeah. So that's what I think about the combos. They're very like. This is definitely one of those games where it's gonna be super easy to get into, very hard to master because um, some of the things are just kind of strange. Some of the things are kind of strange because, like I said, the combos are very forgiving to a point. But if you really want to get into it, you can do some crazy shit. I will say, I had a tough time learning the assists because in the tutorial, in the beta, there's no practice room. There's no practice room. It gives you a tutorial and then gets you right into either CPU fights or online, which is okay. But I kind of would like to try out my characters and figure out what they do. Uh, but I digress. I had a very hard time figuring out how to use my assist correctly, because in the tutorial, it told me, or maybe I just remembering it weird because I did the tutorial this morning and then I played tonight. But I could have sworn it told me to use left trigger for my assist, and then to hold it down to you know switch. Simple enough. That's how it is in fighters. But as soon as I started doing it in game, as soon as you touch the left trigger, it's a switch, no matter what. And I had a hard time figuring what the fuck, like figuring out what the hell was happening. I was like, am I touching it weird? Am I pressing it weird? No, it wanted me to press X instead to use an assist, and then left trigger for a quick swap, which is okay. It's not how I thought I learned. I could have sworn, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'll have to, I really don't want to go through the tutorial again, but I could be wrong, and maybe I'm remembering it weird. I sat there for like an hour being like, what the fuck? It's weird. I was sitting here thinking that I was holding the button down, or maybe I kept holding back down, and for some reason I had to like let go of like the directional input for a second to like have a proper assist go out. But no, I just wanted me to press X for some reason. It didn't tell me. Uh, and also stuff like grabs. You have to look at your basic controls. The tutorial is not going to teach you. You have to look at your basic controls. Um, but there are a lot of options. I will say a lot of options on Wake Up are very unsafe. Very unsafe. If you're in the corner, you want to block in this game from what I've seen. Unless they screw up and like, or they're trying to like bait you out into doing something. Uh, I haven't really. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. This is my day one. I'm working on it. From what I've seen, I could not jump out of Wake Up. I couldn't attack out of Wake Up. I couldn't do anything. The only thing that I could figure out was just sit there and block and wait for an opening to get out of there. So this is one of those games where aggression is very viable in this game, but defense is definitely key, especially if you get caught in one of those loops. So that can be a little frustrating, especially if you're one of those people. Because I know a lot of the early fighting game people like to press a lot of buttons. If you're the one that's getting the hits, that's gonna work for the early game. If you're the one that's getting hit, pressing a lot of buttons is just not gonna work here, and you're gonna get frustrated and pissed off. So please block. Let me think. The ults in this game look crispy as shit. I was gonna do a rating them, or a thing where we rate all of them. There's no practice room, so I'm not gonna sit there and try to do every single one. But from what I have seen, everybody's is so cool. Even the simple ones, like Ghost Rider, he literally just runs over you with a car, but the camera movement and the way the car stretches when you see like it's going fast as shit to hit you, it looks so fucking cool. Or Spider-Man, he I'm pretty sure I've only seen it for some reason in the prehistoric like area, like arena, but I think he picks up stuff from the specific arena that you're in and just slams you with it. It's so fucking cool. I Let's get into the arenas too. Beautiful, beautiful. Every single arena I've seen is just fucking crazy and filled with lots of like little callbacks to like anything. Like there's like the X-Men place. You can see there's like 30 different 40 different characters. I don't think there's 40. There's a shit ton of characters in the background, and if you take a quick look, you'll be like, oh shit, I was sitting there and fought like 40 times in there, and I was finding new people every time. Or like the dinosaur one, there's like there's baby dinosaurs, there's hella dinosaurs in the background, and they look good. They're not like they're not like PNG images. They look really good for some reason, and it's so cool. um let me think. It does have that. I really hope they don't make a huge focus on it, but it does have that like what's it called? What do you call it? That hub thing that I normally don't like. This one's slightly okay because it's only one big thing, like one big area where it's like nothing but lobbies for fights, which I'm kind of okay with. I'm okay with that. It's not as like because you can move. It's kind of like fighters, where it's like kind of more compact. Like Tekken's, it's like I don't like Tekken's because it's a huge fucking lobby, and you got to go all the way over here if you want to do this thing, or all the way over here if you want to do this thing. And there's a shop, and it's like I don't need all that. I don't need all that. Just let me play the game. You know, this one the lobby is fairly decent, and I'm not really sure how it's gonna work with ranked. But I think this is just like for like player matches, but it is pretty cool. The characters are really like fun looking, and it's just very cartoony. I like it. I like it. I'm not in love with it because like I said, I'm not a big fan of like having to focus on the lobby thing. As long as they're not selling us skins, like if I gotta buy a Miles Morales skin for the lobby and it's like $5, I'm not doing any of that. I don't care. I don't care enough to like Now the character skins, fighter skins, I'm all over. If they sell me a Spider-Man 2099 skin, take my wallet. But they do have that. Let me think. Let me think. Is there anything else? So we got character variety so far is very very nice, very very nice. Um, Even the characters that I thought were gonna be very similar, like Miss Marvel and Spider-Man, because they both have like that swing kind of ability. Because Miss Marvel stretches obviously, and Spider-Man has his webs. Miss Marvel is more of like a fucking brawler. Whereas Spider-Man is like, okay, you want to keep fucking moving, You have, and he also has like like gadgets, like he has like spider bomb, or you can use his web shooters to like use it as like a projectile. He'll be swinging around the area, whereas Miss Marvel is more, I'm just gonna swing straight at you, and grab the shit, like beat the shit out of you. Straight to people like I'm not gonna lie, Doctor Doom looks fucking awesome. People like Doctor Doom, he has like crazy magical abilities where at first it's like, okay, he looks like a straight up brawler, but then he has like a little shield phase thing that he can send at you where if you touch it you kind of bounce towards him, and everybody looks cool. They're not the same at all. If you want to pick up a new character, you're gonna have to sit there and actually figure out what the hell you're doing. It's not like fighters where like everybody has the same idea. Like there's some ideas that are similar, especially with like the auto combos, which we'll get into that. Auto combos are not busted in this game. They're not busted. So I so hate when auto combos are literally like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, or the Hunter x Hunter game. You hit one button and it gives you a pro combo. And this one, it's like, okay, it's like fighters. It's Arc System. It's like fighters. You hit one button over and over again, you're gonna get a standard combo that's gonna do some damage, and then that's it. It's not gonna be like anything special. You're not gonna be bouncing them up in the air, doing this, sending them left and right, and then getting a shit ton of damage. No, it's your basic, run of the mill. If you do a heavy combo, it's gonna end in a super. If you do a light combo, it's just gonna, it's simple. I fuck with that. That's something I need. I don't want get I don't want auto combos where it just hands you the, like, not the win, but just hands you like a full professional combo and makes me feel like, okay, I don't need to learn this game, you know. Um, but yeah, overall, I've had a great, like, phenomenal experience. The movement in this game, I think that's the last thing I'll get into. The movement in this game is so fucking cool. There's so many times where, like, I'll be, we'll be, fuck, what do you call it? When Okay, well, it'll be our last legs. So we'll be in our last legs, and everyone we're both on our own sides, and we're just zipping, zapping, like, back and forth, and flying across the stage. Everyone's like shooting a random projectile every once in a while, and you're just dodging it, and it feels so fucking, I don't know. It feels so cool because nobody wants to go in, but at the same time, you don't want them to come at you, so you have to. So you're going back and forth and waiting for your opening until finally, like, somebody snags something and gets the win. And it's every single time. It brings a smile to my face. It's so fucking cool. Um, Again, thank you guys so much, Marvel Tokon, for actually getting me into this one. I promise I won't talk shit anymore for you not getting me into the last one. Maybe. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Also, in the comments, let me know who you guys really want to see in this game. Personally, I really want to see Moon Knight. I fuck with Moon Knight and Spider-Man so heavy. Uh, but Moon Knight's been getting a lot of love, so I feel like he might be a lock. I don't know. I don't know what he would. I don't know. I don't. Because I'd want them to implement Mr. Knight too, but I don't know how they would do that. You know what I mean? Um, but I'm sure they'd do amazing. But let me know in the comments what you guys want. So I'll catch you guys next time. I'm gonna be posting a few more videos on the gameplay, and I'm gonna be, obviously, you'll see the gameplay on this video. But I'll catch you guys next time, and peace out. Bye.